going
bearer of the
to be going into
less
either, because I'm still slightly uncertain, but either strength or dexterity.
Do you have any clue which one you might go?
I think I'll go more in strength, simply because I know what weapon I want to try and get.
All points into
And if I
ADP or
can get
riot.
it... Wait, what?
All points into adaptability or we riot.
No!
I want you to be made of glass, do no damage, but roll 20 miles.
And I will roll 5,000 miles, and I will roll 5,000 more. Right off this cliff and into that pool of acid that kills me even more. Ah!
It's like, well, you dodged the attack. You dodged it very well. But unfortunately, there's your problem.
But you see, number one, this is not how you. This is still Sean Connery.
It's impossible.
This is not how you do it.
There can be only one.
Not possible.
I'm not Spanish, I'm Egyptian.
Okay. Obviously, when you're in Medulla, there's a few things you can't do. Number one, items. Whoop, hey. Of course, we can talk. We can talk to the cat, talk to the merchant, talk to everyone. But we're going to talk to the house because we like houses. Well, we can't yet.
One of the first times I saw someone play this game, they were like, "Can you jump down here?" And then they jumped into the pit to die. This is within minutes of like walking into Medulla. It's just like, no, you can't.
There is always that thought though, isn't there? Like, because you know, by this point, if you're playing Dark Souls 2, chances are you know at least a bit about the game, and you know that it's there to play with you. And there's so many times where people have written on the ledge like, "Jump here for great reward" and stuff like that, and you're like, it could be true. It actually could be true. I could jump off it and actually get something amazing for it, but chances are it's not.
No, it's when Be Wary of Fatty crops up.
Oh yeah.
Be wary.
No, that was everywhere in the first Dark Souls game.
Very true. Is that wherever you like? I think one of my favourite ones was when. Obviously, it was one of the more obvious ones, but it was also one of the more hilarious. And it was Ornstein and Smaug, and it's just beware of Fatty.
Ornstein in?
Something along those lines.
Ornstein in the dragon from The Hobbit.
Yep. Because I. Oh god, no. Ornstein and Smaug. Smaug? It was Smaug, right? I'm farting now. It's been. Like, I haven't. I'm a huge fan of the Souls games. I was always told it was Smog, or Smoog.
It's Smog. I have no idea.
It is Smog. You will feel the wrath of Smog.
It's Fatty.
Okay. It's Fatty. His name is now Fatty. He will be eternally known as, "This is my Fatty." He will always be my Fatty.
There are many fatties like it, but this one is mine.
There are many flabbies like it, but this flab is mine.
View ahead,
Okay.
therefore thrust.
is that it? Here.
Is that a charge?
However,
Ooh, let me upgrade your flash.
Do you buy the key for, like, out of interest? Do you tend to buy the key from that crazy old woman, or do you? This is I'm talking about to get into the blacksmith's room.
Yeah. To get into the blacksmith room, what I normally do is I buy that off of the crazy old lady, but we'll see later. But what I end up doing is I actually end up killing the old merchant woman.
Really?
Because she normally doesn't trade anything that I'm interested in. So I kill her off just to get the covetous silver serpent ring +1. So early on I get insane amounts of souls. And in this run, I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna need every soul possible as early on as possible.
Just buy the effigies off her. Actually, you might not need it. Are you gonna summon people in? Sorry, human effigy. Sorry, I realised that I used effigy then and then thought you might not know what the hell I'm talking about.
Maybe I might summon a few people in from time to time, but I'm gonna mostly try and do things solo.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see how it naturally plays
I guess you
out.
got to try each boss
'Cause-
once naked on your own, and then, depending on how it goes, decide whether you want to summon
Yeah,
others.
Of course. Just get these, because homeward bones are very, very handy. And I give you probably, like, from what everyone's told me, the worst and most useless covenant in the game.
Which one's that? Sorry.
Is this?
The one
Is
where
it hard mode?
you kneel on that giant stone. Yeah. Basically, insert hard
Yeah.
mode here.
Although I do love how many times I ask you, "Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure?"
You do realise that if you do this, are you sure? Okay. Now you may think I'm being a bit
Are you
ballsy,
pregnant or have a
but-
history of heart disease? Are you sure?
Are you sure you are? Are you sure you are not hollified? Are you sure? Selecting this when you're hollow will kill you. Okay, get this chest. Because chest is best. And we see... Crimson Palmer! Yay! Our first shield of the game.
On my first run, I tried to not use shields as much as possible, and it's just so hard.
When I played through Dark
Well,
Souls
like,
1,
the first time I ever did... Yeah.
it was might have been a ridiculously overpowered weapon, but it was two-handed the whole time. So it was just focus on hitting them once with this Black Knight halberd, and then dodge for 5 minutes. That was how I did most of the game. Essentially, I played it as if it was Ninja Gaiden.
Oh man, Ninja Gaiden. I remember we used to talk about that game a lot, Sean, didn't we? Back in school.
Yeah, bro. Way back.
Way back when.
Like 10 years ago.
Jeez, don't say that. That makes me feel really old.
Them 10 years though.
It really would have been as well. That's crazy.
Much friendship.
Get Shrek'd.
Hey look, we get the... I'm interested. Is the Broken Thief sword better than a
I
dagger?
don't think so.
It's actually
Is it?
yes. It requires 9... So let me get this straight. For a broken sword, 9 strength. For a dagger, 2. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's had better damage, but I think that's counter-attack damage, but... I think that's slash damage, but piercing's better. I prefer daggers anyway. I remember I actually did, even though I started off as the soldier or the explorer or something on my first ever time running through this, I actually decided, oh, you know what, screw this big sword I'm given. I'm gonna run around the place with this dagger. I did alright, until I realised I'm stupid.
Once you get the
love-
bandit dagger, you're sorted for backstabs.
I love how they put
Okay, so this is when I just
Stairs.
simply go, no fatty no.
They put stairs.
in that like
Cool.
wall behind you. I love how they put stairs so that you could get in and out of the water basically. Like, oh no, a knee-high wall! I can't climb over it. Whatever shall I do?
You can climb
Please.
stuff in
Help.
Demon Souls, can't
In
you?
Demon Souls, there was like you could like hop over like little fences and stuff.
But then you couldn't jump, so.
Okay, let's take on these giant friggin' iron soldiers of steel.
Oh, you're going the route I went my first time, actually. I didn't realise that going through the forest of fallen giants was the easier route.
Oh wow, I'm doing like 20 damage per hit. This is gonna take a while. But luckily I have awesome rolling skills.
It could be worse. You could have got absolutely lost and had the master key in Dark Souls 1, and the first boss you encounter is Butterfly.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
I forgot you could do that if you really
If you really done goofed, you could like leave Firelink Shrine and then get lost in the forest and get one shot by a butterfly.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
This isn't even the right way.
Am I even here? Should I be fighting this mysterious butterfly fellow that's defeating me with every blow? I do not feel comfortable in this environment. Even though it is made out of wood. But it's mostly wood. And this guy's down. Yay!
But can you beat
And my dagger lost
the
about
better one?
1/6 of its toughness.
Yeah. My first playthrough of this game, actually, I didn't realise that there were those levers to put up the arena when you're fighting the whatever it is, the Dragon Rider, I think it is. So I was fighting him on that tiny
put off
ring.
the rest of the arena, yeah.
I just
You
got-
can make him fall off the edge.
You can. He can also make you fall off the edge. And I did, multiple times. I really thought it was just like... I had no idea that it was that much easier if you did that stuff. Because I just ran past all these guys thinking,
Wow.
nah, too hard.
I'm such a
And that's
noob.
one of the like
I'm
the
such a
Souls
noob.
games. Like that's what they do. It's like, oh, once you know, you can switch this to make the arena. It's like, oh, it's knowledge and power, that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's the same concept as old platformers and stuff, like you play through it so many times that you just learn all the kinks and stuff, and you know what to do from that point on because you've done it so many times over.
Which is why people like Souls games.
Yeah, exactly. It's a winning formula.
Just doing it over and over again is okay.
But it feels like
God,
you've trained for
no.
something when you have to keep doing the same thing over and over. Like, it can be frustrating, but at the same time, when you finally master it, it's so rewarding.
Very true. Can you stop going hammer time? Thank you.
I hate this guy.
This is going to be cheap tactics 101. Just go in, stab, run.
This is going to be what the rest of the game looks like, isn't it? The completely underpowered character running around dodging for 5 minutes, hitting it once in a while.
2 minutes. Yeah, every once in a while, when it is guaranteed safety. And you know what's worse? I was crying out, I'm a noob, simply because, yeah, I guess you forgot to equip Possessor's Flask.
Oh, nice.
Oh my! To be fair, we're all noobs. We're not immediately saying, "Dude, where's the rest of stuff?"
Yeah.
Dude, could it... Wait, I may have just built the gap.
Oh, you
Go for
crazy.
it. I'm gonna go for it. It's on!
Nice.
Nailed it. Just running one past him, because now I want to drink this. Drink it.
That's one of the things I noticed about this game, though. Like, when enemies are swinging, they'll spin on the spot to make sure they hit you. And I'm pretty sure they didn't do that in the first Souls game. Like, they swung and their legs didn't spin. Like, when you know what I mean? Like when their legs don't move, but they spin on the spot. It looks ridiculous. Like, I'm pretty sure that didn't happen in the first Souls game. First 2 Souls games.
Oh! Rolled in the wrong direction. Or the worst.
But I've just noticed his health
Oh,
is
well.
like, we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. I thought I would at least try and see if I can get get his present this early on, but never mind.
You got wrecked.
Try again later. The bleeding butthole head. Ugh.
That was a while ago.
It
Bleeding,
sounds-
but the hole ahead. It's like there's bleeding, but there's a hole ahead. What are you talking about bleeding?
Get Shrek. Yeah, I agree with the get Shrek thing. Only because Shrek really disturbs me
it's a
these
good
days.
idea. I'm just like turning into a more zombified greens.
Your hair remains so healthy looking it shines though.
My hair is the redeeming factor. It is literally like that guy out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge who just goes, "Attention duelists! My hair is still voluptuous."
Voluptuous.
Yeah, I need a strike weapon. This is why I'm gonna try and save up my souls, get the blacksmith out, and get a friggin' mace.